when we speak about the new aesthetics that is controlling the music right now, especially for the year 2024, right? When I say the music industry, I have to preface 12 to 25, right? Not 12 to 25. So aesthetic nihilism, right? So nihilism has an aesthetic, right? Nihilism is basically that whole idea of life having no meaning. Nihilism is, you know, the shit that the punk rock kids was on, the death metal and stuff like that. Nihilism is gang banging, right? Nihilism is fuck it. It's a crash out. It's baby Kia and whatnot. It's a crash out. That's nihilism. So nihilism has an aesthetic, and the aesthetic of nihilism in 2020 would have been the shiesty mask, right? With the black hoodie, all black everything. Shiesty mask, black hoodie, black jacket, black forces, black jeans with the black blicky. You know what I'm talking about? That's the nihilism aesthetic. Now, fast forward to 2024, the nihilism effect and the nihilism aesthetic has an anti look, an Afro punk and a vampire gothic look, right? So when we talk about anti, it goes back to the conversation that we've had on many occasions that the younger generation are anti what? Anti everything. And they do everything in their powers to distinguish themselves to not look like the generation that precedes them, what they would call the old heads or the unks and the aunties and stuff like that. So they're anti-establishment. They're anti all that shit that you was on. They're anti. Afro punk is an aesthetic that, you know, the Afro punk people have, where they are considered to be the misfits. Okay. Not the nerds, the misfits. Yes, the rebellious ones, right? The misfits, the Afro punks, right? Punk rockers, but with an Afro twist, Afro futurism, all of that. The vampire gothic thing is that all black Playboy Cardi, you know, whole lot of red type of thing that you see gripping the youth culture, right? Counterculture. But counterculture has now become pop culture. Okay, so what was counterculture has now become pop culture, and the murder rap, the gangbanger rap, like, you know, not to say that none of these people are not gangbanging, because they are, right? But more so the shit that Lil Baby, Young Thug, and that part of Atlanta represented. Playboy Cardi, Destroy Lonely, Ken Carson, Trippie Redd, my dude Travis Scott. That's what they represent, right? They the ragers, and they are gothic rap, right? A whole new genre. These are the vultures that we were telling you about when we were talking about vulture culture. These are the vultures, right? These would be considered the vultures because they stand in the shadows of Ye, who, you know, I won't say he makes rager music and whatnot. I won't say that he makes rager music, but he's definitely the father of many of these sounds, and he's the executive, you know, he's behind the scenes. He's the Svengali to a lot of these artists that have adapted this fusion sound. It's a fusion sound. Right? It's rage. It's like, you know, crowd surfing, and Kanye did with Yeezus. Thank you. So his introduction to that sound is through Yeezus, and it got perfected by Travis and a few other people. And here we are, you know what I mean? And this shit is taking, you know, it's taking youth culture by storm. It has taken the youth culture by storm. The rollout for vulture culture, when we shined a light on Playboy Cardi and the opium movement, and we were like, pay attention to what they're doing and keep your ears to the ground And here we are towards the end of the year. Do y'all see what I was talking about? Did you see what I was saying about him and the fact that they were going to crown him as the leader of the youth movement that they got right now? So yeah, the Rager rap. I just saw Rolling Loud. If anybody tapped into the Rolling Loud, you will see how big this shit was this year and whatnot. They had 3 nights, and the final night was the Rager night. It was the opium night, and yeah, it gave what it was supposed to give. Now, even when it comes to the streamers, right? So the streamers, they the new kids on the block. And these artists and whatnot, they tend to be some of the streamers' favorite artists as well. And they're the new kids on the block. And these artists, along with the streamers, they are, oh my God, Cardi, a real nigga. Oh my God, white audience approved, right? So when we talk about people performing in front of crowds like 200,000, 300,000 and stuff like that, it's usually those crowds right there for those fans. All right, so they're locked into that world. They got the white kids in a headlock, they got the black kids in a headlock as well. All right, so this is the Rager movement, and they caught the W this year. You feel me? They knocked out the old that street shit that was really dominating. Now